Hi, everyone. I'm Denise O'Malley, the founder of You Define Wellness, and welcome to another conversation with one of our wellness providers. Today, I have the honor of speaking with Karyn Seitz. Hi, Karyn. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you, Denise.
So Karyn specializes in relationships, particularly working with women, and I'm not going to do her the disservice of explaining what it is she does. Karyn, can you share with us, kind of an idea of what you do in your practice?
Absolutely. So I teach women how to take responsibility for their happiness. And the way that I work is much different than traditional talk therapy, and that I have a 10-week course that women, and I also work with men too, but my specialization is with women. But it's a 10-week course to teach women how to see themselves as the problem in their relationship. That way they're empowered to be the solution. And this is my program, and I'm so passionate about it because this is what I'm doing in my own marriage. So I came across a point in my own marriage where I was very resentful for my husband, or towards my husband, and blaming him for my unhappiness. And I was headed towards a divorce. And through the work that I do, realized that I needed to take responsibility for myself and recognize that I was the one creating the issues in my marriage. And so now that's what I do with other women.
I think so many people have been in your shoes. They understand what you're saying. I can tell you I did, and did not realize that I was the problem in my first marriage, my starter marriage, as I call it. So let's talk a little bit about this 10-week course. I love the idea it's 10 weeks, and mostly because I remember going through counseling a very long time ago in that first marriage, and it just seemed to go on forever, and it wasn't going to end. So what can somebody expect by going? Is it a group? Is it one-on-one?
Sure. As of right now, I just do one-on-one programs, and it's structured. So every week that you come in, you know what you're going to be doing and what you'll be working on. And you always know where you are in the program and where you're going to end up. So that's what I love about it too. I also went through traditional therapy for a few years, and there was never any end in sight. And what's different about this program is that it's very structured. There's a beginning, a middle, and an end. And my promise to my clients is, if you come to every session and you do the homework and you're committed to yourself and it doesn't work, then I refund the cost of the program to them. So it's guaranteed.
Wow, that's amazing right there, because I wanted to dive into a little bit of the financial side, because typically a program like this is obviously not covered by health insurance.
Yes.
Or you don't want to accept the health insurance because that's really not what it's meant for. So they're making an investment into themselves, but you're making an investment into them as well by saying, look, if you do not see the growth and the results, you're going to return their money. That is phenomenal, Karyn.
Yes.
Wow. So when you're talking about the types of, it's not just for, hey, my relationship is a problem. You also are working a lot of different areas where you can be their resource to move forward in. Can you talk about some of those other areas?
Sure. So I also help men and women who are on the other side of a divorce or a relationship ending, and they're stuck in the pain and stuck in the grief, which can go on for years. And so I work with a lot of people in relationship endings. I work with people who are struggling and feel really stuck in their careers. And I also work with people who have issues with family, as we all do. Right? And also people that are focused on improving themselves and are into personal development and are looking for a way to dive deeper into themselves.
Okay. There's you talked about relationship endings, and you're dealing with one at a, typically it's an individual that you're working with as opposed to the couple, although I know you work with couples too. But let's talk about an aspect of relationship ending when the other party has passed on. because, and you have unresolved issues, that those can weigh on you for years if you don't address them. So you work with that as well.
I do. I actually have another 10-week program called the Healthy Grieving Resolution Program, which is a unique perspective on grief and loss, and how, even though it's incredibly challenging, that it's actually an opportunity to grow, and it's an opportunity for change, and that in every loss, no matter how painful or how close the relationship, if you're willing and open to look, there are gifts in every loss. And when you see the gifts, that allows you to let go of the pain and open your heart back up to life and other relationships, so that you don't hide and retreat, which is what happens a lot in grief and loss. Is we retreat, and it becomes the thing that stops us and keeps us stuck in our lives. So I teach people in 10 weeks how to let go of the loss and get back the part of them that they lost in the loss, so that they feel whole and complete again.
Wow, I just love it. We could spend so much time going in more depth on a lot of things, and as always happens, before we know it, it's like, oh my gosh, we got to wrap up. So this is your opportunity, Karyn, to talk a little bit more on things that I haven't asked you about, that you really want to share with others about what it is that you do.
Sure. That, I guess the most important thing that I like to share with all of my clients coming in, or prospective clients, is that, one, I'm doing all of this work myself. And so I understand and relate to how challenging any relationship can be. And that what I love so much about this work and what it's taught me is that I have all my answers inside of me. And that all I need is to be taught how to go there and dive within myself. And that's what I love so much about the work I do, is that my clients are the experts on themselves. I'm just teaching them a new way to approach their life and their relationships, but I'm leading them into themselves to find their own answers. And that's what's so powerful about this work.
Oh, Karyn, I love that response. So I want to post your contact information. So if you're watching this video and you would like to work with Karyn or learn a little bit more about what it is that she does, you can find her in our provider directory, and I have links here for you that you can go over and take a look at it, or just contact her directly. Contact information is there. Karyn, thank you for joining me today. I loved hearing what you're doing, and it's a fresh approach, I think, to what a lot of other approaches that we've seen. So congratulations on your continued success, and we look forward to working with you through You Define Wellness. But thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.